Hey friends, welcome back. Sir Ezra the Watchful here, and I'm going to kind of continue with the theme of these news updates just real quick as they're coming across my Twitter feed. And I got home from work today, was looking into Game of Thrones. I was looking up some stuff for The Mandalorian, obviously, and now on to Lord of the Rings. If you have a chance, go check out my podcast, an unexpected podcast, Talking Tolkien, and I run that with my good buddy Lane. I'll leave links for that down in the description. A lot of fun. We're currently in The Hobbit. We just did chapter 1, and it's a lot of fun. And I'm sure we're going to go over some of this news over there, but I just saw this, like I said, on Twitter as I'm typing in news for Star Wars, news for Lord of the Rings, and news for Game of Thrones. And this pops up 10 hours ago, apparently. This is a Deadline article where they're kind of talking about filming being resumed in New Zealand, and that some of these Amazon projects are back up and running. Well, Amazon's The Lord of the Rings is up and running. Also, Netflix is there doing something called Cowboy Bebop, so they're back up and running. And Netflix's Sweet Tooth is also back up and running. And so they're back to shooting. People are working and things like that. So that's good news. So this is neat. This is awesome. We've been really excited about the Lord of the Rings TV show, loader on Prime, and can't wait for it. It looks like, for last I remember when I was talking to Lane, and he keeps everybody up to date on the show. He's the master of he's got his ear there at the ledge, right there at the hedges, dropping eaves, and he keeps up to date on all this. Keeps me up to date and our listeners up to date. So this is kind of out of my wheelhouse. But last I remember, though, we were talking about how there was some controversy around the directors, the cast, the writers' room, what was going on. And I think that was all just noise, and that was stuff that people were there was nothing to talk about. We were going into a pandemic, the closure, things were happening. People were looking for stuff to talk about. They had, and this article also kind of seems to confirm that they had a planned hiatus. So they had filmed the first 2 episodes of season 1, and then there's a hiatus where they were going to go 4 to 5 months, take some time off, shore up season 2, get some continuity, make sure everything is aligning in the writing room. And I think that's smart, and that's a good thing. So that seemed to be planned. Now pandemic hits and things are shut down. So people kind of freaked out on other channels and other places. They were a little bit concerned. They were writers who were looking for work, other people who might have been working on the set who were looking for work. Well, things were shut down. Things were shut down in New Zealand. So I don't know. I'm sure maybe there was some controversy. Maybe something was leaked or something. Who knows? I'm not really buying it. I think it's neat to see that they're back up and running, that they're going to be working on things, that they've had some time. So Payne and McKay are the showrunners for that, and they seem to be back up and at it, working on things. Apparently, everyone has been working on the writing, the script, and everything, right? So same thing is happening with the Wheel of Time production that Amazon is working on, is that during the closure, you get the writers together and you go back over your notes and you say, how do we make this better? Now that we've even had some time to work with the cast, what do we know about the cast? How can we kind of amplify or emphasize something or a strength in one of our cast members? I think that's pretty neat, and hopefully that's what they're doing. So, and this is pretty cool, because I'm willing to wait, and I want this to literally be just an amazing TV show experience. I really want it to be bigger and better than Game of Thrones. I want it to be just knock your socks off city. So that's what I'm hoping for. So this was neat. This is exciting, and I'm glad to see that they're back underway. So anyways, really excited. This is going to be super cool. Looking forward to it, and I'm hoping that we get some more news, some updates. Their Twitter was going wild. If you're not following Loader on Prime, definitely got to on Twitter and on Instagram. They had released some maps, and things were really, really moving. So I'm hoping to see more of that activity coming soon as we get back into production and stuff. So I know it's still going to be touch and go for a while, for a long time, but progress is progress, and I'm looking forward to the finished product. And we'll definitely be doing reactions over on an Unexpected Podcast. we'll be doing some live watch throughs of that show, and we'll be covering all of it there. So should be a lot of fun. All right, friends. Well, thanks so much for checking out my channel and stopping by. Leave me a comment. Are you excited for the show? Are you into Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, what have you? Do you think that this show can top it? Where do you think they're going to start? What do you think the storyline is going to be, actually? I would love to take some of those comments, and I could bring those over to an Unexpected Podcast, and maybe we could discuss your comments there. Pretty neat stuff. So, yeah, again, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll catch you next time.